Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Legends of Another World, Curse of Saria. In the last episode, Aisha invited us to a meeting so secret that even the gods can't know about it. Halfway up an icy mountain. We made our way there and ran into Aisha, and she told us, no, we're going to have to go even higher up. Then we ran into Coda, who turned out to be the Phantom. I lost the first round with the Phantom, but I've come back here for another round. It's some distance from the save point, so I've made my way here off camera, both to avoid having to do on-camera random encounters on the way, and so that you get to hear this music in its entirety. It's rather creepy, but I don't think you got a very clear listen to this music in the previous video because it would keep getting interrupted by said random encounters. Anyway, preparations for the Phantom battle. It has elemental magical attacks that hit all party members for damage in the region of 2,400, and very few of my party members are able to take that much damage. So the solution is fairly obvious. Give out Omni Resists. I think I only have two. I think Vince has one equipped, and I don't have another one. I think Vince has one equipped and I have only one other one. I had more earlier in the game. I bought them for a specific battle and sold them afterwards because I needed to get on other things with the money. Right now, of course, I have the money, so I could go back to a town if I wanted and stock up, but I'm here now, so I want to have another attempt at the battle right now. Amanda has newly learned the... Oh, that reminds me that... I just noticed that Leanna has reached 700 AP, and I know that Slash All is what I want to get. That won't be useful for this battle, of course, because there's only one enemy, but that I was absolutely certain that was what I wanted next. Anyway, Amanda has most recently learned Light and Dark, and the Phantom is weak to light, so she is one of our main damage dealers, so she gets the other Omni Resist for this fight. MP plus 25, not important for now, so yep, I only have one. For the other party members, I noticed that Phantom used fire and then ice. This is just a guess at the moment, but it could be that it cycles through the elements in a fixed order, in which case it makes sense. HP Trainer is not relevant because bosses don't give experience, only AP. So let's try giving Alicia the Ice Drain, in which case its ice attack will heal her right up. As for Harley, he already has the highest HP because of HP plus 100%. Auto Shield, I think the Phantom did also have some physical attacks. I'm wondering if I should take half MP cost off in favour of Fire Drain. It's at least worth trying. So that's my setup for this fight. Let's give it a go. Great, got the turbo boost straight off. That is important. Liana is in my front row for the start of the battle for breaker attack. After that I'm switching in Vince. Yes, he does have physicals. Harley must haste himself, so he's able to revive knocked out party members. Amanda just get to damage. 8,000. Alicia, I just realised there's another thing that's important. I'm even going to take off strength plus 10 because I would really like to have light touch for this. Okay, so it doesn't do the elements in a fixed order. I'm going to keep trying with this attempt, but okay, Phoenix Wing. Since I could be wiped out at any time by that, switch in Vince, who has the Omni Resist. That's the other thing the Phantom can do, Ghost Breath, which does a large amount of damage at one go. Anyway, Mr. Phantom, let's play a game. It's called Who Can Hit the Lightest? Yeah. That's still quite a bit more than she would do normally, so... Oh, should have revived Amanda. And should have used Excel. Well, at least I have a turn. Ooh, critical hits for 9999. And I think I have been increasing Alicia's luck every chance I get. And luck is the stat that increases criticals. There goes Amanda again. But this time everyone else has the... I'm going to use Vince's turn to Phoenix Tears. I have enough of them. And Harley can start curing up. At this point, I'm definitely going to use Scan because I do not want it to die when I'm down a party member. Okay, it's not near death, but I've taken out a very good chunk of its HP with my light attacks. And that's how much it can do with a single physical. Okay, this time Amanda's included in the magic buff, which doesn't matter because she immediately dies. And one more attack will finish it off, so let's hope I can get one in before it has a turn. Well, at least it's Harley's turn next, so I can revive Vince, and that should do it. Only 30 AP, even though that was a much harder fight than the Fish Warrior. Yeah, well, I'll get you next time. As the most recurring boss in the game so far, the Phantom probably will show up again. Okay, let's heal up. And have a look in here. Okay, just another part of the mountains and a way even further up. Two ways further up. I'm not sure which of them is the correct one. The other one has a save crystal, so I'll go there first. Really, we can get random encounters while we're on a road. Oh, and these have... what's the ability they have? I think it might be Water Touch. So I'm definitely going to try to steal those to sell them. Anyway, see you after this encounter. I've remembered to, after the encounter, to put back on the things that I took off everyone. Particularly important, of course, being Harley's... no, not Harley's. Alicia's HP trainer, so that she can get the benefit from that and if any time she levels up. The one change I made from previous equipment is that Amanda now has silence proof as part of her permanent setup. Obviously, being primarily a mage, that's a useful thing for her to have. I could also have given that to Harley, but everything that Harley currently has on I consider to be very important to keep. So that's my setup going forward. And I've found a diamond Akara, so that's something that either Liana or Tara could use. Strength 69, Strength 54, so I'll give that to Tara. Yeah, it's just an upgrade to Strength without affecting other stats. And it means that they're both on exactly the same, which is... So, well, I consider that to be a nice touch. So let's go up the other side and get more old enemies. So again, I'll skip this one. Tara leveled up from that battle, so she has got her first gain from the Spirit Trainer. And at the moment, these four, Alicia, Amanda, Vince and Harley, are the four I'm trying to keep in the front for AP gains. So I have to go in here, and it's another dungeon of this type. It seems to branch out into two paths. That one was rather unpleasant. I got into a cycle at the end where I kept reviving one party member so everyone could be alive, and the shell just kept draining from someone else and knocking them out. So yeah, at the level I am, random encounters are no joke, even though I'm choosing to skip them for LP purposes. The other route looks like it might go around in a circle and rejoin the route so many different routes. Well, let's see what's through this door. And yet again I have to make a choice. This time though they visibly rejoin each other. Okay, we have not seen the thing in the middle before. It's spook plant, nothing to steal. The cave obby, of course, has a remedy, which I will try to get. By the way, the darkies have ice touch, not water touch. That was a silly mistake on my part. Okay, got the remedy. And I have to use it up. Well, I have a fair supply of those by now, so I don't really mind. Okay, just the spook plant is left. And that's good because it's the one thing I haven't got a scan of yet. So let's just switch around so everyone gets experience. I'm worried it may be low on HP, so Tara and Liana will just defend when their turn comes. Get the scan. No, it's got 4,000, so I'm unlikely to take it out in this blow, so... but I don't mind if Leanna and Tara get more AP sometimes, because they do have other things they want to learn, so... I'm mainly concentrating on Harley and Alicia. They must gain AP from every monster where possible. Amanda and Vince are second priority at the moment, but I don't mind if Leanna and Tara get some. And Ivy's levelled up. She's still behind the rest of the party, but perhaps not so much so. And Ivy's levelling up so fast, of course, should increase how good her charge ability is. So I haven't checked yet whether that's up to... you're a bit foolish for coming here. Huh? It's time for revenge. Oh, are we going to be thrown right into another boss fight with no chance to save? That's wonderful. And look who's here. Oh, not you guys again. Shut up! Do you have any idea how much it sucks being dead? You're the ones who picked a fight with us. So? We never asked you to win. You're pathetic. Get lost. Ain't gonna happen. Now it's your turn to die. I like the new look, Craig. Okay, Craig and Brianna, round 4. They both have zombie on, and I'm going to guess they're immune to regen for this fight, because that would make it too easy. No steals, that's a rarity for a Brianna fight. So, from the pattern of the other fights, I'm going to guess Brianna is the one we want to be laying damage on. She can cast haste. Let's get Amanda in to cast slow. Didn't work. Let's scan to see whether she's immune to it. Now they're both hasted. Wall, shield and aura. Wonderful. Well, this is mostly an information run, so let's try stealing from Craig. Okay, neither has a steal. She has water, which wipes me out, and I didn't even get to see... I didn't even get to look at the scan information. So... what I'm going to do is go back there off camera, fight whatever random encounters I get on the way, then just before I reach them, I will put no encounters on and go back and save, so that amount of progress is saved. And I'll see you for another go at the battle. Actually, I'm still making my way back to the Craig and Brianna battle. I've decided this time I'm going to take a different path in this cave so that I can look all around and see whether I missed anything. And indeed there's a turbo boost and a rather ghostly character here. Mitana! Hi! Mitana, I'm so sorry I couldn't protect you and everyone else. It's okay, no one blames you for any of it. Thank you. Be careful, there are spirits up ahead of 2 people who seem to have a huge grudge against you and your friends. Who? No idea, I've never seen them before. Alright, thank you. Be careful, they're strong. Take this, it might help. Ooh, Omniproof. We should probably prepare for the worst. So Omniproof is like Omni-Resist but better. I'm not going to equip my party out right now. But I was thinking that if Brianna casts more elements beside water, it would be useful to go back to town and equip everyone with Omni-Resist, but obviously Omni-Proof is one better. So Alicia got level 34 again, and I just want to double check, but yes, HP Trainer is equipped, so her HP is going up nicely from that. It looks like that's all there is to see in here. Okay, at this point I'm going to make my way back to the save point. Even with the Omni-Proof, I can only have 3 characters with either an Omni-Resist or an Omni-Proof. It's still a guess that Brianna might use more elements, just because Phantom did, and I don't remember Brianna being especially water-aligned. I do, however, have waterproof, 2 of them in fact, so in case that does turn out to be her element for this fight, that would make things easier for me. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the save point now, and then get back here using no encounters, and then we'll have another go at it. So here we are again. Ivy leveled up from the random encounters I fought getting back to the save point, so in terms of levels I'm at exactly the point I was last time I fought them, and I have saved at that point. So let's do a little bit of preparation now that we know that there's a fight here. Alicia will get waterproof, or should she get Omni-Resist? I'll give her Omni-Resist. Harley will get Omni-Proof. I'll keep Tara and Liana in my front for the start of the battle. And so Tara will have waterproof, not dark resist, waterproof. And all right, you can have the other waterproof. Okay, let's go. So now I know that neither of them has steals, so I'm going to go straight for attack with Alicia. Oh wow, missed. Break for attack. Okay, not vulnerable. Makes sense. Magic Buster. I can at least decrease your magic. Craig's physical is enough to one-shot my characters. Right, scan. And this time I'll be able to see the results of the scan, because I don't think they can take out all 3 of us. Okay, she does use Thunder. So let's look at the scan. 42,000, resists all elements, immune to most statuses, including regen of course, has auto-zombie, in fact immune to nearly every status that would be worthwhile to cast. No point in casting virus when she's not going to heal herself because of the zombie. Immune to slow. Oh, by the way, the status on the bottom row, second from the right, So the one that's a mirror with a lightning bolt coming off it. That is reflect, and the green rest orb, called a reflector, I think. It does have that status on itself, so that answers my earlier question. Does that imply that the entire enemy party has the reflect status? No, it doesn't. Although I always killed it off quickly, so I don't yet know whether it can cast the reflect status on its allies. Anyway, back to Craig and Brianna. It looks like there's not much I can do except try to damage race them. And that's going to be tough because Craig has enough physical attack to one-shot most of my party members. And now Brianna's put wall on as well. So obviously haste Harley to make it easier to revive my fallen comrades. So that kills Alicia as well. Special Strike does a nasty amount of damage. Yeah, I just can't revive quickly enough. So if I get into the position with what is it? With two or three party members knocked out, I've pretty much already lost. Unfortunately, I used my only Phoenix Wing in the Phantom battle, and I have no idea if it's possible to get another. Harley has 600 AP currently, and Revivia would cost 1,000. Curona is another possibility. It would also cost 1,000. And I definitely need more Omni-Resists. So what I'm going to do now is explore more of the mountains, because there's definitely more that I haven't seen. There's another town that I could get to. So I'm going back down and try to come back to that fight when I'm better prepared than I am now. So I'm back here, and there are two possibilities. One is to go down this ladder and take a look at the caves, whatever it is, lying between me and the western town. The other is to go back to the eastern maze, because I know there's a whole section of that that I haven't fully explored. But I'm going to take the western route first. Ah, what's happening? Okay, another unexpected boss fight. The Golem. Nothing to steal. Not dispatch. Try breaker attack. No, not vulnerable. Excel the party. And get off a scan. I always like to scan bosses, because then I know when I'm close to taking them out, so that I can make sure everyone is revived. 81,000 HP, so this is going to be a long battle. And he is strong. This may be a tough one. Let's see if magic can do much. Right, it is normal to all elements. I get the impression that light and dark are actually stronger spells than the other four, not just a different element. So I'm going to try light. Okay, about 2,000. So yeah, that's much better than physical for taking them out quickly. So haste on Amanda. Not that that's going to do very much good, because she'll probably get knocked out quickly. Increase her magic. And just keep working on it. At least it looks like it's only hitting one person at a time, so not much point in having Vince on the front line. I should let's try Ivy. She has, well, for one thing, I want to see what her charge does now. 12! Wow! I was expecting it to have increased, but not that much. That's amazing. That means she can get to casting Blessing in a single charge. Not that there's much point in casting Blessing right now, because this thing will one-shot any party member from full strength. However, I can cast Light Pillar or Eclipse, or any other element, but those are the ones that most appeal. Okay, 900. Her magic is much weaker than Amanda's. Still, I can just keep up this pattern of... in fact, I'm going to take Ivy out now, get one of the physical attackers in. Strength Buster is not much point, because its strength is so strong that lowering a little bit wouldn't do much. Let's just check what its status resistances are. Yes, immune to weakness and meltdown. Vulnerable to silence, which doesn't matter. High resistance to zombie and vulnerable to regen, so I could try that combination. It's not having a turn for a while. I wonder if that means it's preparing for... Oops! How did I do that? That was such a bad mistake. I was trying to revive Amanda. Well, we've seen that the regen is doing damage, so I think I've got this one. In fact, the regen is doing much more damage than my party can. So that was a good idea. Well, there goes my hasted party member. Okay, we're kind of nearly there. Just hope I get a chance to revive Alicia, and we're fine. It has, 2,000. Okay, not too difficult. Ooh, defense trainer. So that's another of the things like the HP and spirit. So I have to consider who should get that. Well, as with the spirit, I'm just going to look through my party at who has the lowest defense stat. Everyone has a pretty high defense stat, but Alicia is way down there, but she has the HP trainer. Amanda's is the next lowest, and I could consider giving her. In fact, I'm going to give her the defense trainer because she also has quite low HP. I think she might have the lowest HP in my party now that Alicia isn't lowest anymore with her HP trainer. So it would be good to keep Amanda's HP up by giving her more defense. Question is what to take off, either the agility or the silence proof. Silence proof is obviously useful for a mage, but not that much casts silence, so I'll do that. Okay, that's all done. So let's make our way through this cave. That's not an opening, but we got a random battle. Okay, that was easy enough. Harley has leveled up to level 36, making him my first character to reach that level. Wow, impressive. So I guess you would have said something different if I'd come in here the other way and you would have warned me about that golem. Probably.
I heard a rumour that near the peaks the caves are haunted.
Yeah, well, we've run into 4 ghosts. I do wonder if there are any random encounter ghosts as well in the upper regions, but so far that's just a guess with nothing to suggest it. Mirror. And another phoenix wing. Excellent. Now the mirror, I'm pretty sure, will be something that casts reflect, and that's entirely correct. So that would be something useful for the Craig and Brianna fight, because although she uses elements, she doesn't absorb any. I'm gonna get to the top one day. This is not something.
These mountains can be pretty tough.
But hey, we've reached the city, so I'm going to assume the usual no random encounters applies here. And let's talk to everyone.
Damn, they're all booked out.
Well, it's not as though I would ever want to stay in an inn when there's a save crystal right here. Not allowed upstairs, and there's nothing in the... That's a bit odd. I mean, those clearly do lead to side rooms. So either say that I'm not allowed there, or... there's a rumour of some kind of temple on top of these mountains. The monsters are too tough for anyone to get there, though. Well, we've gotten close, but yes. Despite the snow, tide was not really that cold. Nothing like Gorgent or Sanu. Sanu, in case you don't remember, is the name of the village on the other side where we entered from.
Don't expect me to be cheap. I only sell things at normal price.
Ooh, so this is where we buy the plus 25 versions of every stat, and I have enough money for quite a few of those. But I do wonder at the moment. I am wondering about the guy on the other side who was selling an overpriced ability. Well, who was selling a particularly awesome ability for 100,000. Because I'm fairly close to that, and I could definitely sell some things. Never going to need this now that I've got the plus 100. It is possible to stack those, but I'm not going to take up 2 slots on one character with stacking, especially as that's Harley, and Harley needs all the things he has equipped. So I've got a lot of Ice Touch steals. I don't mind selling them all because it's very easy to get more going up there. Yeah, light and dark, those elements do seem to be stronger, so the light touch would sell for more, and I'm not selling that one. Could consider selling the MP plus 25, but not right now. I have a spare silence touch. Those don't sell for very much. Nor does the evasion boost. So, although I have some things I could sell right now, it's not enough to get to 100,000, but quite possibly by the time I reach the other side of the mountains it would be. High damage to all enemies, that sounds fairly good, but again it's a one-use item. However, 1800 isn't all that expensive at this stage in the game. Ah yes, sensor spheres. So I have a choice basically at this point. One would be to... Oh, there's another of the cloaked people. Now, I do wonder if the other one will still be there if I go back. This one is also selling for 100,000. So I have the choice to make my way back to the other side. And in fact, I'm going to do that anyway because there was an area of the maze that I didn't explore yet. So I'll definitely go back there and get some more money on the way just from the battles and also from stealing some more ice touches. I would like to know what both of these cloaked guys sell. It's possible that these are the last two cloaked guys in the game, and I missed all three of the earlier ones. So I'm just going to stop here and see how long the recording's been going for, and then decide whether I'm going to look at the rest of the maze today. Okay, this episode has been going on for long enough, so I'm going to... I'm pretty sure I have already saved this in. So this is where we will pick up next time. See you then.